What's going on, y'all? Evan U7 here, back with another video. And today, I'm going to be doing the Yellow U7 Goku deck profile. Before you start, be sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe because we're on the road to 1,500. I've been watching the views. They've been looking really good, and I thank y'all for that. A fan of the community asked me, hey, Evan, would you mind doing a deck profile running the Victory Strike? Now, as you guys know, in the meta right now is Bursting Rage. People are running Yano, people are running the Gohan Piccolo SCR, but we all know that Bursting Rage is probably one of the best SCRs in the game in the current meta as we know. But I did make my Victory Strike build, and I hope you guys do like it because it's 52 cards, very defensive, and I'll show you guys the ratios and why I put certain cards in and certain ratios work. All right, let's go. All right, guys. So on the front side we have Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku. Permanent says, when you replace a U7 card from your combo area in your drop, place energy and stay it. Now, permanent, you can play Z battle cards, right? Can you imagine if you could though? Auto, once per turn, when your Yellow U7 card is used in combo, you draw one card. Awaken, when your life is at 4 or less, or you have 2 or more Z energy and you have 3 or more Z energy, draw 2 cards and add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 life left. And on the Awaken side, we have Son Goku, Autonomous Awakening. Permanent, when you replace a U7 card from your combo area in your drop, place it in your Z energy instead. Permanent, you can't play Z battle cards. Auto, once per turn, when your Yellow U7 card is used in a combo, draw 1 card. Activate main, once per turn, place one of your Z energy in your drop and switch 1 Yellow Son Goku card to rest mode, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards on barrier and switch it to rest mode. So it's very basic, just with a lot of power. Next, we have the battle cards coming up, and we're gonna start off with Piccolo Assistance from Goku. With this one, you search and look at the top. You don't search, but you look up the top 5 cards of a Yellow U7 card with energy cost of 4 or less. Add it to your hand and then shuffle your deck. If your leader is a Yellow U7 Son Goku card and you have a U7 card in your combo area, when this card is added to Z energy, draw 1 card. Have Son Gohan Assistance from Goku. When this card is played, you draw 1 card. If your leader is a Yellow U7 Son Goku card and you have a U7 card in the combo area, when this card is added to Z energy, you draw 1 card. It's always good to hit those in the beginning. You actually want to see at least one of those early game. Next, we have Android 18 Assistance from Goku. I like this card a lot for many reasons. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can remove this card from your Z energy from the game and choose 2 cards that each cost U7 cards with 5k combo power from your drop and use the combo to protect Goku. And then she also does the exact same thing as the other ones. If your leader is Yellow U7, so a Goku card, you have a Yellow, you have a U7 card in your combo area. When this card is added to G energy, you draw 1 card. Next, we do have Android 17 Assistance from Goku. The battle card being played, when energy cost 7 or less, is played in rest mode, and his energy cost gets reduced by 2 if you have 6 or more Z energy. And of course, he does the exact same thing as the other cards does. When this card is when you use this card in combo area, and of course you have the combo with another U7. When this card is added to Z energy, you draw 1 card. Next, we are running Super Saiyan Son Goku Survival Start. I'm so sorry. It is a blocker, and if this card is in rest mode, your opponent battle cards can't attack leader. So it is the daily defender. And if you tap 1, you have 3 more Z energy. You play this card from your Z energy. So that's pretty cool. You're playing cards from your Z energy. I feel like that might be a thing in future sets. Next, we have Super Saiyan Guy Son Goku, the Legend Recreated. Permanent. If this card is in rest mode, your opponent battle cards can attack leaders. It is Daily Defender. I mean, it is what it is. If this card will leave the game, will leave the battle area, it is removed from the game instead. And of course, you have 3 or more the energy, you play this card. And of course, when this card is played, you choose up to 20 opponent's cards in rest mode and KO it. Really great card. Actually, that card helps you off with a lot. People usually try to go after him more than the other Yellow U7 cards. Next, we have Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku Reaching the Realm of the Gods. This one is also a daily defender, and it will, if it leaves the battle area, is removed from the game instead. His activate main is actually pretty slept on. If you have 3 or more Z energy, you play this card from your Z energy, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or units that switch to the rest mode, and that card can switch to active mode to the end of your opponent's turn. So if you're in a tight pickle, right? Like you'll play this one to pop something, you'll play that one to slow something down, right? Or you can just do the combo where they're both you play that one and then you play this one. Right? You want to be able to trigger off of them. This heads up. Next we have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Godlike Power. He is a dual attack, and this is actually a really great card. And it's also not leader locked. If your leader is yellow, and you have 3 or more Z energy, when this card attacks, or when this card is added to Z energy, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or units, and you switch it to rest mode. And if your leader is yellow, and you have 3 or more cards in both your energy and Z energy, you play this card from your hand. I feel like they wanted to give him deflect. They're like, nah, he's too broken. Next, we have Backbone of Universe 7, Son Goku. It is a super combo, and if your life is at 5 or less, you draw 1 card, right? And gain plus 10k power for ratio to turn. The reason why I run 40 is because, one, obviously, you use a U7, you draw 1 off of him, but you're also drawing 2, so now you draw 1 off of U7, and then, of course, another one. So you're drawing 2 cards instead. I think that's honestly the reason why, and it goes straight to your Z energy, so you have more U7 stuff stored up into the Z area. Next, we have Ultra Instinct Son Goku Divine Technique. When this card is played, choose to one of your opponent's battle cards, knowing barrier, and switch to the rest mode. When this card is switched to rest mode by your leader skill, your opponent adds up to 1 card from their life of 1 card from their hand to your life, and you add up to one of your opponent's life to his own Z energy. Activate main limit 1. If your leader is a Yellow U7 Son Goku card, you have 3 or more energy and 3 or more Z energy. Draw 1 card and play this card from hand. So really cool stuff. I mean, it's a burn route, right? Now, we do have Son Goku, the Multiple Awakening. If your leader is a Son Goku Autonomous Awakening, when an opponent's battle card is KO'd by this card's attack, for every 5 cards in your Z energy, add 1 of your opponent's life to his owner's Z energy. So be on the lookout, because people usually will have a counter for this because it sucks if that is successful. Activate main limit 1. If your leader is yellow and your opponent has 3 more Z energy and you have 4 more Z energy, play this card from your hand. Choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards, ignoring barrier, KO it, and then place. And then during this turn, you can only play Yellow U7 cards, and this card gains the following skills. Activate main, place 3 of your Z energy in your drop, and switch this card to active mode. It's just such a really beautiful card. I love the artwork. Next, we have Super Saiyan Son Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta Ultimate Duel. It is a double strike. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode. They get a skill for the turn. Of course, you tap 1 energy, and if your leader is a Son Goku or Vegeta, and your opponent has 2 more energy, you play this card from your hand. Now, as y'all know, I'm doing these 1-ups. Next, we have Son Gohan True Self Reveal. It is a blocker, a counterattack. If your leader is yellow and your life is at 4 or less, negate the attack and play this card. Now, check this out. If you have a card with energy costs of 4 or more, and if you have a card with energy costs of 4 or more, and Son Goku is in his character's name, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. If it's your opponent's turn, when this card is played, choose it to one of your battle cards with Son Goku and his character name, switch it to active mode, and you can't activate counter skills for the turn. So you actually relying on the 4-drop Divine Technique to protect yourself. Next, we have Secret Identity Max Saiyan. When this card is played using Overwhelm, choose any number of your opponent's battle cards that add up to total energy cost of 6 or less and send it on the sword. This is good for like turn 3, turn 4, especially if they're trying to aggro you. It's definitely a great card. I might swap it out with the SS4 Vegeta. And of course, we have my title, Skill of Sage. When you play this card for your opponent's turn, you may place this card in his owner's drop area. If you do, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. When energy costs greater than their current energy, and knowing barrier, switch to the rest mode, and that battle card can't be switched to active mode until the start of your next turn. So imagine having like a big secret rare, just not being able to do nothing. And of course, when something's put in rest mode, we do have Punin, the Dark Sorcerer. So basically, when a card is put in rest mode on play, you play this. It's really cool. And of course, when your opponent plays a bad card using skills, activates counter. Even a counter, you can choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. And of course, we're running the famous 3 Nemesis, negates. Y'all know what it does. Pitch one, your opponent going to attack with one more battle card. Next, we have 2 giant balls. I play these. This is throwing out Overwhelm because Overwhelm is still a thing. People are playing the SS3 Double Strike Crit. Secret rares are still a thing. Some of them don't have deflect, but you do put 1 card in rest mode and you draw 1 card, which is a huge plus. Make sure it doesn't have deflect. And then we have the power of a Super Saiyan. Activate battle. If your leader is mounted yellow, draw 1 card. Then choose to one of your opponent's battle cards or units, switch to the rest mode. You can't activate battle skills on copies of this card for the turn. However, also permanent. If you have 1 or more mono yellow energy active mode, you can activate this. So you can activate this while paying those energy cards. And of course, I have my best friend. It's the homie. Ultra Instinct Son Goku, State of the Gods. His ultimate, he's a victory strike. This card isn't affected by the skills of opponent's cards other than battle cards. Permanent. Your opponent can't activate the skills of battle cards in any area unless they switch 2 of their active mode cards to rest mode as an additional skill cost. Activate main, you tap 4. If your leader is yellow, you have 5 or more energy and you have 10 or more cards in your Z energy. Play this card from your hand. Remember, we as a community pulled this card together. It was amazing. All right, on to the Z cards. So we are running 3 of these Omen of Victories. It's really cool because it's limit 1 is you have 6 or more Z energy and you remove this card from the game. Choose up to one of your Yellow U7 Son Goku cards and you get plus 10k power for the battle. Then choose to one of your opponent's battle cards or units that negate skills for the turn. So it's a good sense of being for the battle, but autos is actually what really gets fans or your opponent, right? Well, we are fans of the game. When you remove this card from the game, when your opponent's life is added to his owner's Z energy by your skill, add one of your opponent's life to his owner's Z energy. So I mean, you're burning them, and that's how I made it. I want it to be very defensive. And of course, we have 2 Omen of a Comeback. There's 2 things I like about this card. For one, your leader gets a plus 5k power to the end of your opponent's turn, which is a sense of being. So it's a 20k starting off. And then 2 is if your leader is Son Goku, Autonomous Awakening, you add 2 of your life to your Z energy, you move this card from the game. When your Yellow U7 Son Goku card with energy cost of 6 or more is played, it gets plus 10k power for the turn. Then choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards and engage the skills for the turn. Then add the top 2 cards of your deck to your left. And of course, we have Goku's Kamehameha. When this card is placed in a battle area, choose all of your battle cards with Son Goku in their character's name, and those cards gets plus 5k power for the turn. Auto, remove this card from the game, choose it to one of your opponent's skill as battle cards and KO at the end of the turn. Activate battle, and this is the one we really focus on, is remove this card from the game, choose up to one of your cards with Son Goku in its character's name, and it gets plus 10k power and crit for the battle. So that's why I run that one. I debate if I want to go more or not, but that's what I'm doing at the moment. All right, side deck, yeah. So we do have Vegeta, units, and a Furry. It's an activate main once per turn. Choose this card or one of your battle cards and switch it to rest mode and add a marker to it. And also you do -1. Your opponent can't attack with battle cards or energy cards greater than their current energy to the end of their next turn. And if you do activate main, he gains plus 5k double strike and do attack for the turn. But what I like about this card the most is that you either choose up to one of your opponent's energy, switch to the rest mode. But that's what's next. We have is Super Saiyan Trunks Altering the Future. He is a dual attack. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, switch to the rest mode. If that card has an energy cost of 4 or less, to get its skill for the turn, KO it. Activate main, draw 1 card, and choose all your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO them. So one of the things I like to say, you want to put all your opponent's stuff in rest mode, and by turn 3, you play that. So it's really broken. We are running the Trunks the Cunning, just so you can deal with Sensu Bean. We are running Chi-Chi, Millie, Matriarch, only because you can deal with D-Magics, because D-Magics is definitely a thing. Blue is still really strong. Don't sleep on it. Have y'all played Gogeta or played against it? Next, we have Son Goku Absolute Annihilation. It's a deflect barrier, unique, and obviously your opponent has switched one of their energies to rest mode if they use an extra card. But because blue is still a thing and Ramku is slowly coming back, we want to keep those in hand. I do have another Nimbus, just so for aggro matchup, we had another one in there. Of course, you pitch one, your opponent can only attack with one battle card. And next we have 3 Time Magic. This is for the mirror match or anything that's dual attack, because dual attack is still a thing. They're not as much, but people throw you off guard with those. We do have the Burr Ritual at hand. I play these against Green Gohan or Go Bros because they still make you drop cards. And of course, we have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Overwhelming Might. It is a blocker. Of course, his energy cost gets reduced by 7. If you have 2 or more energy and you have 2 or more Z energy. But when this card is played from your hand, your opponent can attack with non-leaders unless they choose one of their active mode cards, switch to the rest mode in each time. And at the end of the turn, send this card to his owner's warp. Additionally, if your leader is a Z leader or you have a yellow Z battle card in play, your leader gains the following skills for the turn. Permanent. They get all your opponent's strike skills for the turn. So double strike, triple strike, victory strike, bars. That is it for the Yellow U7 Goku deck profile. What do you guys think? Are y'all running 53 cards, 54? I heard some of y'all are even running 60. Let me know in the comments. I'm Evan U7. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I got some new stuff coming up. And I'm out. Bye.
And this bitch going crazy.